Alright, welcome back to Minecraft. Today I am finally upgrading my refined storage system to have infinite range within the overworld. Now, the first thing I want to do really quickly is this. This is the old recipe for the infinity range booster within refined storage. This used to work and it wouldn't require any unobtainium, but this no longer works, and I think this is the recipe that I used before because I honestly do not remember needing unobtainium for this recipe. So they must have changed it in some sort of update, or maybe the full version of All the Mods 9 is different from No Frills, at least in the case of this specific recipe, but it doesn't work. The actual recipe for the infinite range booster inside of refined storage is right over here. RS Infinity Range Booster. It is basically the same thing, but it requires Enderium plates and an unobtainium ingot rather than a nether star. So it's very, very slightly different. The Enderium ingots are actually quite easy to make. I can make these almost no problem, but the unobtainium I don't have. Not to mention that I can't even mine the unobtainium with the current pickaxe I have. I need a vibranium one at the very least. For a vibranium one, I have the vibranium in here. The issue I have though is that I don't have any vibranium templates, as you can see, which is what you need to upgrade the actual tools. However, that's not actually an issue at all, because I went off camera and got it anyways. I went to a Bastion Remnant. I'll put the clip in here. So I went to the Bastion Remnant, found the soul sand, got it first try, and I left. It literally took 5 minutes. The only reason I did that off cam is because I thought it was going to take a lot longer, because I remember last time looking for it when I played No Frills on my own. It genuinely took me so long that I had watched like 2 different episodes of like Kitchen or Hell's Kitchen, and like episodes of Hell's Kitchen are quite long. So yeah, I was watching like Hell's Kitchen videos, Kitchen Nightmares, all these different things, and I still didn't find one. I was just like, dude, this has to be the worst thing I've ever had to play through in this game. But it was really easy this time, mainly because of experience. Now that I know exactly how it spawns and everything, I didn't have much of an issue finding it this time around. So, you know, we're all fine and dandy in that regard. But while I was in the Bastion Remnant, I found this lucky scarf, which actually applies an extra level of fortune to mined blocks. It's a necklace, so unfortunately I'll have to ditch my current necklace, which is the cross necklace. But like iframes inside of this game don't really seem significant anyways, so I'm leaving that out. So let's go ahead and make some dupes of this, because there's no way I'm using all of my current templates. So I just need some ingots and ancient stone from, I believe that is the other. I do have ancient stone, luckily, and I do have a lot of automodium, so I will make some of these. So I will just make as many as a stack of automodium makes me, you know, that's really all you need anyways. Well, there we go. I have 10 in total. I only need 1 right now. I'm not going to upgrade this sword quite yet, mainly because I'm about to, you know, dabble in Mahotsukai and probably get the Morgan, which is supposed to be literally the best sword in the game. So at least fully upgraded. So I'll hold off on that, at least for now. And we'll just upgrade Pick Ross here, the fortune one, because we want as much unobtainium as we can get. Luckily, we don't need an unobtainium template, which would require us to go to that dungeon where we found all those spawners, and it's in like some chest within like libraries or whatever. But the recipe we are using today literally only requires the ingot. My game is completely frozen. This happens every time I get a new achievement. It's really funny. But with that in mind, all we have to do is head back to the end. I should set up like a waystone. I don't know if I have materials to make a waystone right now, but I should totally make one, because yeah. Okay, yeah, I definitely have the materials. So let me make a waystone for my house and for the end portal, because I don't want to travel like 4,000 blocks every time I want to go to the end. Just seems kind of stupid, doesn't it? So I just need some amethysts, some emeralds, and I believe diamonds maybe? No, ender pearls. So ender pearls, and then I need, is it chiseled specifically? Oh, I don't need that one. I can use stone bricks and obsidian. So obsidian, I should still have stone bricks as well. Perfect. So let's make, I only need 2 right now, but I'll make 3 just in case. They don't even stack, so there we go. 3 of them. Put everything back. And then let's just make a couple waystones here. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Then let's put away 1 because I only need 2 right now. Put away the rest of the materials. The waystone, honestly, for the house, I'm not exactly sure where I'll put it. I might just put it like right here on the side here. Why not? I can move it at any time, so it's not like it's stuck here permanently. And then I will fly on over to the end portal. And yeah, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm just going to cut straight to when I'm there. We'll go to the end. First, I'll place the end stone, obviously, but we'll go to the end. And then we'll get unobtainium, which hopefully should not take too long. And we'll come back, slap in that infinity range booster, and go on our way and end the video. Speaking it like that, sounds like it's going to be pretty short. But the next one might be a bit longer. So I got to do the ritual. You know what? I don't know why I'm yapping. Let's go to the end. All right, here we are back at the portal. Just going to slap it down here. Call it end portal. Real basic. Who cares? And let's go back through the portal. I should have brought... Actually, you know what? Now that I have these waystones, pretty nice, isn't it? Wow. I could just do that. I was going to say I should have brought a piston for the dragon egg. Although, yeah, a piston, not a sticky piston, because a sticky piston would keep it stuck there, which is not what I want. So I just need some iron here. Redstone there. And do I know how to make a piston by heart? The answer is no. I'm not a redstone person. So the piston is something that I don't know how to make. It's not something I make very often, I will admit. But there's that. And I have building blocks, so it should work. I honestly don't remember how to extract a dragon egg. If this doesn't work, I'll just look it up. But this is off memory. So here we go. Straight to the end we go. All right, we're at the end. I don't think any unobtainium spawns in the actual end dimension. I think you have to go to the end city. In which case, I should have brought some ender pearls, but I can just farm some here anyways. But here we go. Here's what we're going to do. So the egg goes there. And then normally, I don't think you're allowed to build over this. Oh, apparently you are. And then let's do this. That's not how I wanted it. Oh my god, I almost fell into the portal. My pickaxe is just way too good. But it's like this, and then don't have a lever, but I do have the materials to make one. So then lever that, place our torch here, and then just do, there we go. See that? I do remember how to do it. Wow, ball knowledge. Carry this around with me. The lever I can just leave there. I should put away some of this stuff, including the dragon egg. Although... yeah, I'm a little unsafe here. I brought like all this valuable stuff with me. That's okay, I shouldn't die unless I somehow fall into the void. How do I get to the end city though? That's a good question because there's a bell here. What happens if I ring it? Nothing. Okay. Where is the portal to the end city? What the hell? Usually it spawns like near where you originally spawned. Oh, I think that's it right there. Yes, it is. And let's turn on hover mode because I don't want to fall into the void. Trying to aim this thing in there. Boom. And we're through to the actual end. The end cities, the end whatever. There's actually a temple here. Right away, we can loot some stuff in the end. Although this is not the point of me coming here. You know, there's no harm in looting a temple, right? So long as I don't accidentally... Okay, this is unfamiliar territory. Turning on hover mode. So I can loot this place. Looks like we're in the clear though. But it also doesn't look like there's anything all that interesting in here. At all. Oh, that's, I'm keeping that on me. I don't really need a totem of undying here. I need to not die in the void. So let's keep that. I have ender, why not? Gold backpack, sure, I can repurpose it for something at some point. Some discs, don't really need those. Ooh, obsidian, I'll take that. A fatal hit teleports you somewhere else. Not the greatest thing I've ever seen. Maybe I'll come back for it later though. Ow. Oh, temporary flight. I don't even need that, but looks cool, so I'm taking it. And then this one. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to open that one. Whoops. Wait, this whole place is made of obsidian. It was never gonna hit you. What am I? Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I got most of the important stuff. That chest seemed to be uninteresting anyways. Let's put away most of this stuff here. I should have prepared more, like, inventory-wise. But this should be the area I find unobtainium. I'm pretty sure it's in highlands like this. So I'm just gonna keep mining. I'm gonna turn on hover mode because I don't want to die by like accidentally mining into the void. And I'm just gonna literally just start breaking stuff in here. Now, I shouldn't ever run out of hunger because of Mahot Sky. I left my farm on because it supplies you with food, health, and mana, depending on what the player needs. And clearly, I need a lot of food. So Mahot Sky is just keeping up my food, and I will literally never starve. It is possibly the greatest thing from that mod pack, or mod. It's amazing. I don't believe it. Honestly, I might be able to outlive the void with enough of the magic circles. Not entirely sure on that one though, because I think the void starts damaging you exponentially, which is not great. That's silver ore. Is it in Highlands? I don't know. I mean, I'm just looking. It doesn't hurt to just look, right? So exactly what I'm doing right now. And so far, no dice. I'm gonna make sure that this is where I'm supposed to be looking though. All right, so looked at the things, and yeah, apparently this is where it's supposed to be. In the end, Highlands, but maybe this Highlands just isn't deep enough, unfortunately, because it's supposed to be at Y16, but I've mined out just about everything at the Y16 level. It doesn't seem like there's any unobtainium, albeit I don't even remember what it looks like, to be honest with you. But I know it's purple. That's all I know. It's pretty bright purple, given by the ingot image. So yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any here. Let's just move on to a different one. I mean, there's no issue with that. Although, ooh, loot. Why do endermites spawn like everywhere here? Ooh, a shulker box. Oh my god, my entire inventory is full of endstone. Okay, let's just put that in the dank. I'll keep all those though, because endstone could be useful. I'm pretty sure if you break any of like these unique loot boxes, it will get rid of it. So yeah, I'll take the shulker. Then I'll take this thingy, this spawner, because it's not the worst spawner ever. And look at that, the shulker is empty now. So yeah, it gets rid of all the loot that I didn't even really want. So works out in my favor. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's any unobtainium on this island, unfortunately. I mean, I feel like there should be more, but I'll just go to the next end highland, which is right here, and there's little spikes here. So this, I don't know, seems a bit better. Let's go down to 16. Hopefully doesn't end at the void at 16. Looks like we're good. Oh, well, not really, but hey, close enough, I guess. I guess most islands are basically bottoming out at 16. Not great, but it doesn't matter. Luckily, my pickaxe is indestructible and I cannot starve. Don't even have to stop for food ever. I feel completely busted, to be honest, but that's good because it's Minecraft. And if you didn't feel overpowered in Minecraft, I feel like it's a bit unfun. So far, again, no dice. No unobtainium. This was meant to be a lot quicker than this. Not entirely sure how I'm supposed to go about finding this stuff, but like, I'm also kind of sure that this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, just mining and hoping for the best. Like, I'll go up a little higher and maybe there's some more. There's a lot of inferium here. Not really needed right now, especially with the mob farm and the future mystical agriculture farms I'll be making. But ooh, that is a legendary mob. That could be interesting. Quick little detour to find this mob. If he does hurt a lot though, I'm just flying away just because I don't really want to risk a death here. Oh, it's an enderman. Hello, sir. Oh, ouch. Ouch. I think the enderman teleported off the world. Huh. Maybe not the brightest idea to try to get loot from a guy who teleports a lot. Oh, so whilst wearing loot that quite literally teleports you or teleports your enemies, this is great. There's a waystone here. So I can use it, hopefully, to go back home instantly rather than having to go back to the portal. Love to see that. Yeah, again, there's literally nothing. I'm on the highlands and stuff and the midlands and the end islands, and there's just nothing. I think this is a highland right here. Let's try this one. Straight up in the middle of it. Mine down. Still doesn't seem all too good. I mean, these guys are so annoying. I'm like, I swear I didn't look at that guy. He just targeted me for no reason. Currently Y36. No dice. No nothing. Here we are at Y15. Doesn't seem to be abundant in any sort of thing, like no unobtainium, no nothing. Just a bunch of endstone. This is very discouraging. And I just want unobtainium, bro. I just want to upgrade my booster, be on my merry way, be happy, go home, make my storage thing, and get on with it. But like, dude, where is the unobtainium? Please just give me unobtainium. I swear, I think every apotheosis like mini boss in the end is quite literally an enderman. And I don't think I should fight any of the bosses while I have the leggings with the enchantment on, because they're just going to bounce off and go somewhere completely different, or they'll just fall off the map and I'll lose the loot forever, which is no fun. So yeah, I'm gonna put off ever fighting those guys, at least for now. Alright, so as a last resort, I looked up a video on how to find this. Apparently, you can find it pretty high, honestly. And I've seen what it looks like now. It's very, very easy to spot. It's much like Automodium. It literally glows, and it has like a super unique texture, unlike Automodium. In that video, the method he used was honestly quite interesting, and I would never consider this myself. I'm glad I looked this up. He used mining tunnels to essentially just like shave down the area, like this, just like this. Just mining tunnel everything out. I am getting all this stuff. I'm not really interested in half of it, but like he just did this, and it low-key kind of worked. It was kind of crazy. Like so far, no dice, right? But like I feel like this will work. I trust this guy more than I trust myself. So that's something down there, or is that just the silent gear? Yeah, it's not any unobtainium. I think this leads straight to the void, right? Yep. Okay, at least I know I'm mining all the way down, so that's good. But yeah, like there's nothing, just nothing. But this is the biome. It is the highlands. This is where I'm supposed to be looking, but I just have not gotten lucky so far. And that's okay, I guess. Like, whoa. I'm not made for magnified, like, views like that. Never used a sniper in Call of Duty. Actually, I did when I was a kid, and I thought I was in phase, so I would quickscope everyone in Black Ops 2. But then again, everyone could quickscope on Black Ops 2. The aim assist on that game was absolutely bonkers, and I kind of miss it. Yeah, there's literally nothing right now. Yeah, I might just speed this up, because this could take a while. I don't know how long it could take. Hopefully not too long, because I am getting a little fed up of having to look for it like this. Because as soon as I get one, best believe I'm making that charm, so I never have to look properly again. So yeah, hopefully I see you when I have finally found this ore. Oh my god. It's genuinely been 20 minutes. No, it's been longer. It's been like 30, 40 minutes. I actually had to just pause the recording straight out. It wasn't worth speeding that all up. I'll leave like cool 20 seconds in there of like 700% speed. But I finally found a piece of unobtainium. I leveled so many islands. I'm not even sure if half of them were highlands or not, but it doesn't matter. Here's 2 beautiful pieces of unobtainium ore. Actually 3. No, make that 4. Yep, just 4. Turns into 13 ore. Let's go home. I'm gonna make a charm out of one of these because I never want to go through this again. Let's find that waystone I found a while back. So it's over here. Says it's about 1.75 kilometers. No clue what that means in Minecraft terms. I think it's 1700 blocks, which is trivial for our jetpack. So let's just fly back to that. Teleport to our home. Make this range booster. Then call it a day. I am genuinely so sick and tired of mining in the end. I feel like sick, dude. Never again. I don't ever want to mine here. This place is... the shaders don't really help either. All these bright purple lights. I got it in the end, and that's all that really matters. So let's go home. Okay, we're home with all the unobtainium. Hello, Mr. Piglin. You can chill. Or should I say pigman? Still can't believe that they changed the zombie pigman to zombie piglin, but it's okay. It makes sense though. It's not like a super duper stupid change by any means. It's just not something I ever expected from Minecraft. I gotta clear out this whole backpack. I'll do it off camera because I CBA right now. Where is my ore hammer? Here we go. Turn it into 26, and I just screwed myself, didn't I? No wait, I think I'm good. I need the I think I'm okay. I don't remember. If I need the actual ore, I'm cooked and I have to grab another one. But 26 should be enough for a while anyways. So I just need 1, and then let's make 2. And then I'm pretty sure I only need the actual ingot rather than needing the ore. So hopefully this works. Yeah, there we go. Then I cook this, and yeah. So that's in the chamber ready. At least for whenever I'm going to do that. So now I need the 3 range upgrades. And I need Enderium. Totally forgot about that. So Enderium plates are made using 2 Enderium ingots and an ore hammer. And Enderium is made using diamond dust, lead, ingot, or dust, corrupt any type of pearls, and fire charges. Now diamond dust should be easily made. I have plenty of diamonds. However, What was the other one? Lead. Actually, I do have some lead, so this works too. I can use lead dust as well. So that is to my advantage. So let's make half a stack of lead dust, and then I need fire charges, which are also very easy to make for the most part. Let me put away more stuff. That was probably the worst mining experience I've ever had on Minecraft. Like, seriously, I didn't think it would take that long. Now I understand why it's called unobtainium. But let's hurry up and finish this, because not much longer left here. Diamond dust is made same way, although there's no real use for diamond dust outside of this. I'm just gonna do a couple of them, not too many. And then lastly, what I need is fire charges, which I can make using gunpowder, coal, and blaze powder. Simple recipe. I have plenty of blaze powder, not as much gunpowder, but I can always get more by using the mob spawner. Also, the witch, I think, drops gunpowder, so we're okay on that front. And then just combine these, make a couple of these, and from there I can make a bunch of enderium. Not quite a bunch, but enough for the purposes, because I only need 2 plates, which are made like this. And then I can combine everything I now have, plus the 3 netherite ingots that I have here, and boom! Infinity range booster is created. And now I do that, and I do that, and it is done. So off camera, I will be transferring basically everything in these chests into my wireless transmitter, into the system of refined storage, and I will no longer have to use chests. Maybe I can repurpose this room. Maybe it can just be my dump area. But yeah, we're good. That is the end of this video. Thank you for watching as always. Bit of a short one, although this one might have taken the longest out of any, realistically. About the same length as the rest of them. But yeah, next video should be exciting and a lot more fun, because this was supposed to be quick and easy, but it wasn't. And we will work on Mahot Sky. We will get Caliburn first off, then we'll mess with Caliburn and upgrade it. Maybe not fully upgraded on the same video, but work towards the full upgrades to then get a fully maxed out Morgan, which is supposed to be the best sword in the All the Mods 9 mod pack. But with that, that is the end of this video. Once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out some of the other Minecraft ones, or look forward to the next one. Don't really have much else to say for this one. So yeah, once again, thank you for making it all the way here, especially on one like this, and I'll see you later.